Hey, Team Tiny Pants. It's Cynthia Evans here. I am from West Virginia, and I just wanted to come in here and talk to you all a little bit about the system. You're already on the system. You know we have great products, but I want to talk about why we're better. Why are we so much better than other things out there on the market? So, as you're coming on here, if you're watching this live, go ahead and comment where you are watching from and everything like that. Hopefully I can see comments and things. I want you guys to be interactive with me. I'll give it a couple seconds here for people to jump on. Again, I'm Cynthia Evans. I live in West Virginia, close to Winfield, West Virginia, close to our capital, Charleston, West Virginia. I've been with the company for 14 years. I am an attorney by trade. I was able to walk away from my legal practice because of this opportunity, and I got 100 hours of my life back because that's how much time I was spending at my law practice. I was going to say my job, but it wasn't a job because I owned it. So anyway, I've been here for 14 years. I have seen from the very beginning. So when we first started and we had just a few products, and then we've grown our line over time. I've been here for all of it, and I've been here for all the different formulations of our products and how they work, what they do, the thousands of stories that we can't even share them publicly on our Facebook walls because we can't make health claims, but we can privately tell you so many things that the products have done. And that's what I love, because you've got to talk to the people that have been here for a long time to actually know some of the stories that you're not going to read about. Also, the other thing you need to know about the products is that every single product that we have has about 10 different health benefits. So just because you see one thing that it's supposed to be made for, either listed on the website or on the label, that doesn't mean that's all it's going to do. And again, it's because we're a supplement company and we can't make health claims, even though we know what these do for us, okay? And then also what we find out is the longer people are on our products, the longer they're on our system, the more things happen in people's bodies that are phenomenal, okay? Phenomenal. So I'm just going to give you one example. I mean, we certainly can't say that any of our products will cure cancer. Can't say that. But what I can tell you is that my own stepfather had a huge mass on his pancreas, and we put him on a double dose of the immune product, and within 3 months, the mass was gone. And he's in his 80s, and the doctors did not think he would walk away from that. So I can't make that medical claim, but I can tell you a story that's absolutely true as to what happened with my family. I can also tell you that I have a son with ADD who is on lots of medications for that growing up that had horrible side effects, and we had to take him off of all ADD medications because of those side effects. And as an adult, ADD doesn't get any better. But when he took our XR2, which is not created for ADD, but when you have ADD, you have anxiety that goes with that because you know you can't focus. So it gives you more anxiety. So because XR2 helps with anxiety, then he was so much better with the ADD. So these are just a few stories with my family, okay? I myself was on cholesterol medication and a statin drug before this company came along. And if you know about our products, Cheat has phytosterols in it. Well, that is a natural cholesterol reducer. And phytosterols, what a statin drug is a chemically laboratory made phytosterol, but it has negative side effects if it's in big pharma. And so I was able to increase the amount of Cheat that I took, and guess what? Got off the statin medication. So I'm just telling you, We can't make medical claims, but I can tell you story after story after story about how great our products are and what they do. And that's so wonderful that we have testimonial and story groups to do that. So today, though, I want to talk a little bit about more in depth about why our products are so much better. I just came back from a tour of our manufacturing plant in New York City, and it blew me away. In the 14 years that I have been here, I have never been to our manufacturing plant. And actually nobody had in the company that are partners. None of us had. And 10 of us earned that trip to go, and we got to take our spouses with us. And so there are 20 of us on this tour. Amazing. It was eye-opening, completely eye-opening. Because like I said, I already knew how great what we have is. But this took it to a whole nother level. So before I tell you a little bit about that, I want to talk about something else. Because in the 14 years that I've been here, I find that the only reason people tend to go off the products isn't because they don't work. It's because they think they can't afford them. And, you know, to me, that is an unjustified fear, or it's something that you're telling yourself which isn't true for many, many reasons. Because people afford what they want to afford. And we have ways for you to get your products completely for free. So we can help you do that. So if money is an issue, let's make that the biggest reason to get the products and stay on the products, and we can show you how to do that. But let's talk about price a little bit. So I can't see you guys out there, but if I was standing in front of you, how many people would raise your hand and tell me that you drive a Nissan Versa? Do you drive a Nissan Versa, and have you driven a Nissan Versa every year for the last 20 years? Why not? It's the cheapest car in the United States and has been for a long time, a Nissan Versa. So why are you not driving that? We know why, because you want things that the cheapest doesn't provide. You might want more bells and whistles to your car. You might want it to look different. You might want it to go faster. You might want it to hold more people. There's different things that you want, and maybe you just don't trust that brand, okay? How many people on here live in West Virginia with me? How many people? I would venture to say probably nobody, or because this is Team Tiny Pants and you guys aren't in my state, and a lot of you people aren't in my state. But why don't you live here? Because we have the cheapest, according to the national data, we have the cheapest homes in the United States. So if you really cared about price, everyone would move to West Virginia and everyone would be driving a Nissan Versa, right? But you're not. What type of dog food do you use? This one's an interesting one because I looked at dog foods online and it wouldn't give me the absolute cheapest. What it was giving me, that they changed their language when it came to something that you feed your dog. And it was best brand for your budget is what it was giving me, okay? So they don't even want to admit that there's anything cheap that you're going to put inside your dog, because we all love our pets. They're part of the family, and everybody wants to give their dog the best that they possibly can, okay? So, and the same with cats, and the same with horses. We all do this, okay? My own horses, I don't feed them grain because grain is just sugar, and one of my horses is a diabetic, and so my horses get pellet. They get the grain-free, the corn-free, sugar-free pellet food to keep them healthy. So, you know, that's not cheap, but we do it for our animals. If you have a newborn baby, do you feed your baby you feed your baby just whatever? You know, you search and you find the best brand of baby food for your baby. You try to make sure it's the healthiest that you can possibly get. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is your body. You only get one your entire life. You only get one. There's literally nothing that you can't live without except for your health. I mean, your health is the only thing you can't live without. When it's gone, you're dead. So that should be up here. That should be the top of the line priority, is the health of you and your family. Because cars come and go, houses come and go, everything else comes and goes. Your clothing, your purses, all these other things that people spend money on, they are tangible. They don't matter in the big scheme of things. They don't matter. But your health and the health of your family, that is truly the only thing you can't live without. So do you want to leave it to chance, or do you want just anything? Do you want the cheapest? Or do you want something that works that's top shelf? You're not driving a Nissan Versa. You're not driving a Pinto. You're driving something else because it's better. And think about your body. So let's get back to the manufacturing plant. So what I want to tell you about that is I was blown away by the standards of care that are used when making our products. Top shelf. I mean, I don't know any other company out there that compares with what we do and what we have. The processes that it goes through, I can't believe that our products aren't more expensive. I honestly can't. I can't believe it, because so many people, you deal with people every day and they go, oh, is that approved by the FDA? Well, thank goodness we don't have to take anything that's approved by the FDA, because the FDA only has to approve things that are toxic and will possibly kill you. And then if they're shown by them through their standards, which are really lax in the United States, to not kill you, then they will approve them. And they get it wrong about 106,000 times a year when people die by taking a prescription drug according to the label. And then that's when they recall them. And then that's when the attorneys like me file class actions against all the drug companies, right? So let's talk about that standard. No, we don't have to be approved by the FDA, thank goodness, because we are a natural supplement company. We are not a drug, and we are not toxic. But we do use the FDA standard as far as a minimal standard of the necessary standard to have in a manufacturing plant. Now, other supplement companies don't even go that far. They make supplements in a barn and say they meet the standards, and off you go, and you're buying it from Walmart or wherever, okay? That's not us. So we use all of the minimal standards that, the maximum standard that the FDA would ever require, and then we go way further than the FDA, because the FDA is only a standard for the United States. Well, guess what? Our products are manufactured in a facility that is international and global. So we have certifications way and above what the FDA would ever do. In fact, there's some people at the FDA that actually call our manufacturing plant to get the know-how on how to do things because we do it so much better. That is eye-opening, okay? So we have over 20 different certifications that the FDA does not have. A couple of those, we are ISO certified, ISO 22000 certified. We are I had to write these down, FSSC 22000 certified. We are actually certified to the highest level that a global international drug company would have to use to go international. Way more than the FDA, because the FDA is only in the United States. But we're not drugs. But we go to that standard. We could literally, in that facility, if we wanted to, create medications and drugs that would go global and international if we wanted to. But we don't want to, because we do not want to be on drugs, and we don't want the negative side effects of a drug. So our supplements are You guys, the raw materials, number one, top shelf. They are tested and tested and tested again for purity. They go through so many more audits than what is ever required at other manufacturing plants and through the FDA. It's unreal. I just couldn't get over it. There's 800 employees there to check, double check. We have scientists. We have everything. It's crazy. So my level of confidence in what we have compared to other supplement things on the market is through the roof. Do not settle for the cheapest thing. Do not settle for something you don't know. We've been here for 14 years. We are proven. Our results are proven. They are amazing. And we keep expanding our line. And when we find something that helps a certain product work even better, we reformulate. We just don't keep it the same, like, oh, well, we're just going to keep it the same. It doesn't matter that something's changed. No, we reformulate and we keep growing and becoming better and better and better. So that's what I love about what we have. So if you haven't tried all of our products, our immediate result packages, which I call them our immediate result packages, because we have two types of products. We have GLPX, which is our newest product, and we are the only one on the market with this specific formulation. And I double checked that with our manufacturers as well. Double checked that. We're the only ones out there with our specific formulation for that. That's a long-term product. It's going to take 90 days to work in your body, and then you keep taking it, and it's going to help your GLP-1 hormone increase that natural GLP-1 hormone. We're not giving you artificial chemical hormones like what Big Pharma is doing. And when Big Pharma does that, that shuts down your natural production of your GLP-1. It can cause a slew of side effects that are not good for you, and there's already class actions about that. So more and more people are going to be jumping off that boat and jumping onto something natural, which we have, and we are first to market with it. So it's very important about that. We went into great detail about that. It's a huge market, over 9 million people lined up to put those injections wherever they shoot them, in their stomach or their arm, I don't know, regarding GLP-1 agonists. And, over 9 million people every 3 months, and it's increasing. So think if you were grabbing a piece of Big Pharma and not hurting people, but helping people. So many people want that. And guess what? It's costing them. Some of these people are paying over $1,200 a month for that. So don't let anyone tell you that our products are too expensive. You can get a bottle of ours for $75, and it's natural and it's going to help you. So if people are willing to pay $1,200 a month, that tells you the value that they are putting on losing weight. So let's talk about money a little bit, and then I want to go back to our products. If you have a $500 in your hand, okay, the $500 itself is not cheap, and it's not expensive. Okay, let's talk about what is. If I held up this blank piece of paper and I said, this is only $500, you can have it right now, you're going to be like, that is expensive. It's a blank piece of paper for $500. But if I said to you, out in the driveway, I have a 2024 GLS Mercedes-Benz, brand new, fully loaded, got every single bell and whistle on it, and don't ask me how, but you can have it for $500, and it's not stolen. You're going to be like, okay, I'll get it. Even if you didn't have that money with you right then, you would find the money, because why? For a 2024 GLS SUV, Mercedes-Benz, loaded up, $500 is cheap. So what changed there? Your $500 did not change. The value that you put on the item that you are buying the $500 with changed, right? Or you're buying it with the $500, that's what changed. So I hope and pray that your health is more valuable than a 2024 Mercedes-Benz that's going to depreciate the minute you drive it off the lot, and it's going to depreciate over the next few years. I hope to heck that your life is more valuable than a car. Think about it. So I would do anything I could. You would have to pry these products out of my cold, dead hands. If you have certain toiletries and things that you will not go without, like you have to have a certain type of deodorant, or you have to have a certain type of makeup, or you have to have a certain type of shampoo, something that you just won't do another brand of because you know it's the best and you know it works for you. That's what these products will become when you put them in your body and when you try them all. So let's go back to the products. We have two types. We have the long-term product, like GLP-X, takes 90 days to build up. That's a long-term product. We have another product that's a little bit long-term. It's our Accelerate. That one takes 30 days to build up in your body, and you have to take it exactly the same time every day. But then we have our immediate result packages. And those are all of our other products. They're going to start working, boom, immediately. So the starter packages that we have, I call them immediate result packages plus the GLP-X, and I divide them up according to the results that you want. So if you want gut health, you're going to get the Gut Collective. If you want weight loss only, you're going to get the X bundle. If you want gut health and weight loss, which is going to be more improved weight loss because you are working on your gut, that's going to be our X Plus bundle, okay? And then if you want gut health, weight loss, and total wellness, that's going to be the advanced pack. And then you can add GLP-X to all of those. So those are your immediate result packages plus GLP-X. We also have a lot of other products that aren't even included in any of those packages. And they're things like Immune, the one I talked about my stepdad was on. I'm a cancer survivor myself. I take Immune. It's made with a bunch of different mushrooms that are known to help fight, cancer and different things. It boosts your immune system. We have Cardio. That one's 10% off this month. That one's going to help with circulation all through your body. We have Flex. It's going to help with your joints. So we have Prime and Shine for men and women to help, boost your, stabilize your hormones and boost testosterone and things like that. We have so many different products that aren't included. I suggest that when you get on our system, that every month, when you take advantage of the perk called a subscription, which I hope you're all taking advantage of that perk because you get free products based on the size of your subscription that you can change as like a grocery list. It's like going to the grocery store on the same day every single month, and they say, oh, you're here, same day as last month. Congratulations, we're going to give you some free groceries because you came back in on the same month. That's how we work. So you have a subscription, and because you have it the same day every month, you get to pick out free products that you like. So that's amazing. So even if you don't want to make any money, you can still get free products given to you through our subscription. And my mother just got $600 worth of free products sent to her because she has been a loyal consumer of our products on a subscription. So it's a perk. I change my grocery list every single month according to what's coming in. So I suggest that you add to your grocery list of products every month something you haven't tried yet, so that you can test them out. Or go ahead and use your free rewards to try a product you haven't tried yet. Because I promise you, once you try the different things, you're not going to want to go back to anything else you've ever done. It's amazing. And like I said, you'd have to pry these out of my cold, dead hands. The other way that you can get free products is simply get started. And, we've got all ways to get started. Even if you can't afford one of the systems I talked about, we can get you started for less, get you set up with 120 points worth of products, grab 4 friends, do the same. You're not going to retail these products, okay? So basically how our system works, you get what you want for you and what's in your budget, and then You find hey, who else wants to make some money? Who else wants to make some money? Okay, let's talk about your health. Let's get you started with what you need. Buy what you need for you. You're not going to retail it. You're not going to resell it. And then you're going to get paid. Find 4 people, and they find 4 people, and they find 4 people. Everybody gets paid on that. It's amazing. So this system is so strong, and I would say our best product is our compensation plan. If you haven't looked into that, you really, really, really should. I got really, really good at picking apart compensation plans from other companies at my legal practice, and I was the queen of saying no to everything. And when this came along, I made money by accident because I got my sister started and my best friend. I got sent a $75 check, and I didn't even know how I got it. And somebody said, I called the company, and I said, how did I get this? Because I didn't retail any products. And they said, well, you must have referred it to somebody. I go, well, yeah. Everybody around me is either fat, sick, or broke. Everybody. And everybody around you is either fat, sick, or broke. If they're overweight, you can see it. If they're on any prescription medication, they're sick. It's not normal to be on a drug unless you are a drug addict, okay? It's not normal. We got to help you with that. And then everyone I know is broke. They're either broke at a low level if they're on government assistance, or they're broke at a medium level if they have a boss and they cannot give themselves a raise, but the boss has to do that, or they're broke at a high level. And that was me. That's the business owners, the people that have a high overhead, lots of employees. I had money coming in the door and going right back out the door to pay the overhead of the legal practice. So everyone I know is broke at some level. And so I was like, you know what? I'll be a millionaire with this because everyone I know is fat, sick, and broke, or one or the other, or 2 of them or 3 of them. It doesn't matter. But literally people are laying in bed at night praying for an answer to something with their health or something with their finances. And when you get right down to it, just about everything is connected to that. Most people, before they get a divorce, they either fight about financial things or they fight about stepkids or something like that. But finances is top of the list. Things that people pray about on a daily basis, number 1 is people's health. So when you can help people with both of those things, why wouldn't you? You'd literally have to hate your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, not to listen to them when they complain about a problem and say, you know what, I might have something to help you with that. Let me hook you up with info. And you don't have to know anything. Hook them up with your mentor, and that mentor will talk to them for you. And guess what? They'll get helped and you'll get paid a referral fee, which will pay for your products. It's that simple. So I just want you to know that you are with the best company I know. And I've been doing this for 14 years, and I'm never walking away from this. It's the best company I know. The ownership of this company is the best I know. The results I've had with these products is the best I've ever had. Just hands down. You're in a good place. And right now, with the market trend, the timing could not be better. So what you get back with your mentor and say, you know what? I want to learn more about what she was talking about, because you can make such a difference in somebody else's life. And don't wait on your results to be able to help somebody else, because they have reasons that they want to get started that have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. If I would have waited on my results, because I just wanted to drop some weight, if I would have waited on my results to help my sister and my mother would still be on her insulin, and my sister would still be having migraine headaches, because no matter how long I'm on the products, I'm never going to have that story to help them with, because I don't have those problems. I had friends that were financially trapped in horrible, abusive marriages, and honestly, if I wouldn't have reached out to them, they might have been dead by now. But they got started and got out because they made their own money. So keep your ears open, keep your antennas up, listen to what people complain about, and just be a friend. Just be a friend. Just be someone that you love in your family, that your family loves you. Be that person. Be that good spouse, that good mother, that good daughter, that good sister, that good brother, that good best friend. Be it. Just be it. okay? But know you're in the right place. Know we have the best products. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll get it answered for you. But I want to thank Jana Bullard for inviting me in here today to talk to you guys about this. And I'm blown away with how great our standards are. And I am officially, if I wasn't before, I'm officially a product snob. Officially. And you should be too. Have a great day, everybody.